Parkview Sports Medicine is the most trusted of its kind in Northeast Indiana. That's because of the benefits our services provide you. We serve every level of athlete with our sports nutritionists, the expert physicians at O&E, the area's only specialized athletic rehab, and the region's industry leader in sports performance, AWP. The roster coordinates your care in state-of-the-art facilities conveniently located in your community. To start your journey, visit us at parkviewsportsmedicine.com.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Indiana high school basketball fans. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from Huntington North High School, where this is the site of the 2017 IHSAA Boys Semi-State. First up, we do have a 3A battle. That will be followed by the 4A battle. We do have two teams from the Summit Athletic Conference here in Semi-State at Huntington North. I'm talking about the Bishop Luers Knights and the Northside Legends. The 3A Semi-State Final is up first, just about 13 minutes away from the tip. Chris Cochran on the camera, Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. Jeff Mahoney on the producing here for you this afternoon live from Huntington North. Twin Lakes Indians come in 24-3 overall, led by head coach Kent Adams in his 21st year at the school. 286 wins and 197 losses. They were 4-0 in the West Division of the Hoosier Conference. They did win that West Division. They come in loaded with seniors in the starting lineup and throughout, as well as the Bishop Luers Knights, who is 19-7. They were 6-3 in the Summit Athletic Conference. They are led by head coach J.J. Foster, who in his fourth year is 53-40 overall, and 19-7 coming in to today's semi-state. Of course, Bishop Luers is led by the outstanding backcourt duo and J.J. Foster and Ray Walker, both averaging nearly 14 points a game, but nothing can produce as much as they have without the Northrop transfer. I'm talking about Anton Berry. Anton Berry, the 6'5" senior, averages 17.5 points a game and nearly 9 boards. He is the interior post presence that head coach J.J. Foster has been missing here at Bishop Luers. For those Twin Lakes High School Indians, led by head coach Kent Adams, they are an outstanding club, 24-3 overall. They are led by a slew of seniors. And number 5, Chris Goodlow, the 6'1" guard, averages 10 points a game, along with Justin Crabb, the 5'11" senior, averages 11 as well. For the two other double-digit scorers in the starting lineup is senior Bryce Bennington, averages 12 points a game. And then followed right there behind is his brother Blake Bennington, 6'3" senior, averaging 11.5 points a game. The starting lineup rounds out with Matthew Conrad, also a senior. He averages 9.1 point a game and is a load to handle. Look at the routes for both these clubs here in the Class 3A playoff run in 2016-17 season for Twin Lakes. They defeated Griffith in the sectional final. In the regional first round. Check it. They did defeat Culver Academy 39-38 in that first round of regional. Moved on to play Griffith, where they did defeat them 69-64. That was at the Kankakee Regional last Saturday. That moved them on here to this semi-state final against Bishop Luers out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, home of Summit City Sports. For Bishop Luers, their first round game in regionals against Fairfield, 66-57, and followed that up with the barn burner against Tipton, 54-50, hitting some late free throws to seal that game, and that moved them on to play this game against Twin Lakes here just about 9.5 minutes till tip. Let's not forget our second game this afternoon for a tentative 6 p.m. is the Class 4A semi-state final. That will be between the Northside Legends and the Maryville Pirates. Northside 26-2 on the season, led by head coach Shabazz Khalik. They will take on the Maryville Pirates 21-7. Probably the most surprising team of the finalists here in semi-state is Maryville, as they were 3-4 in the Duneland Conference, led by head coach TJ Lux, who's an outstanding coach. 103 wins and 45 losses in his 6 years at the school. But for Northside, they defeated their SAC opponent, the Homestead Spartans, 57-38 in that first round of regionals. Went on to defeat them, the Carmel Greyhounds, 52-49 in that regional final at Logansport, to move on here to Huntington. For the Maryville Pirates, they defeated South Bend Adams, 75-49 to move on, and that's where they played and defeated a scrappy Warsaw club, 50-46. If you haven't had a chance to see Kyle Mangus for Warsaw, it's too late for you here in the high school ranks, but heading to a local college near you, make sure you check him out. Kyle Mangus got 47 points against East Chicago to move on to play Maryville, and then Maryville pulled out that 4-point win to play Northside right after this 3A battle. Well, today's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well, about 7.5 minutes away. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from Bob's Drake Court. This is the pit, Huntington North. Want to give a big, huge shout out to Athletic Director Chris Toish. Outstanding job at Huntington North, and as well as putting on this outstanding semi-state. Each team school was allotted 1,200 pre-sale tickets. Those have been sold out, as you can see around this arena. It is standing room only right now, as this complete gym is littered with red with a slight bit of purple, because 3 teams are red and black and the Maryville Pirates in purple. So you will see red all over this building here this afternoon. Well, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, today's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Only over 650 videos of local area Fort Wayne athletes and the schools, all at your fingertips right there on YouTube. So just about 5.5 minutes away from the tip. Talk a little bit about the Bishop Luers Knights and their outstanding trio of Ray Walker, J.J. Foster, and Anton Berry. But let's not forget, Blaine Cook stepped up big in that regional. I believe, just off the top of my head, hit 5 threes in that regional final, which helped them move on and defeat Tipton by 4. But another key for Bishop Luers, besides Blaine Cook, is going to be Jason Davis. He's the glue guy. Number 3, the senior, 6'5" senior, averages 5.5 points a game and nearly 4.5 boards. The kid has outstanding length and will be an X factor here against Twin Lakes. Both clubs do not go into the bench too far at all. You will see 6-7 players tops, maybe 1 or 2 off the bench, but that is it for both these clubs as they go with their starters, because they are dominant. Well, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you coming in here. We are excited, wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Thanks to the IHSAA for allowing us here to broadcast live right here from Huntington North, bringing you this outstanding high school basketball. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Indiana high school basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back, Indiana high school basketball fans. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from the pit. Bob Strait Court, Huntington North High School, outstanding campus. This place is packed. This is going to be Goosebump City here in a couple of minutes, as we are only 3 away from the starting lineups and the tip. As we cannot wait. Chris Cochran on the camera, Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play, Jeff Mahoney on the producing, as they will hit both schools' songs right here in front of their faithful fans. Thanks again for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. So proud to be bringing you these prep athletes, these high school student athletes, put so much time and effort into their game and their practice. You just want to see an outstanding game here played on both sides. You want to limit turnovers and fouls. Hopefully we get a good flow to the contest, as this is Indiana high school basketball. We do play 4 8-minute quarters in the state, and there is no shot clock. I know, to the surprise of many people around the country that has tuned in to Indiana high school basketball via SummitCitySports.com this year and have been shocked about the non-shot clock situation in the state. Hopefully that can be fixed in the near future, as Indiana high school basketball, in my opinion, there is none better, and we need to continue making this product the best it can be for our fans, alumni, and most importantly, the student athletes participating in these contests. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take one more break here before the starting lineups. This is SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Indiana high school basketball fans, just about 40 seconds away from the starting lineups of this Class 3A semi-state. Of course, between these two clubs, actually all 4 clubs here today at Huntington North in this semi-state, Bishop Luers is the only school to win a state title in their illustrious history, as Twin Lakes won their first ever regional last week at Kankakee Valley. So a lot on the line here with Luers in the all red, Twin Lakes in the white. We'll send you down to the PA announcer for the starting lineups and, of course, the national anthem.
This 3A semi-state championship for the right to move on to Indianapolis. The guests on the scoreboard will be none other than the Knights of Bishop Luers High School. And now here are the non-starters, the 23, Mike Scott. Freshman number 22, Jalen Causey. Junior number 4, Jaguar Jackson. Senior number 3, Jason Davis. And senior number 2, Alex Baer. And now here is head coach J.J. Foster's starting lineup for the guests on the scoreboard today, the Knights of Bishop Luers. First of all, a 6'5" senior forward, number 25, Anton Gray. And number 6'5" senior, number 15, Wayne Cook. At 1 guard, a 5'11" senior, number 12, J.J. Foster Jr. And another guard, 5'10" senior, number 11, Ray Rucker. And another guard, Coach Foster starting lineup for the Knights, 6'3" senior forward, number 5, Clay Underwood. And now, the whole team on the scoreboard, the Indians of Trinity. Here is Coach Kent Adams starting our non-starters this afternoon for the Indians. First of all, senior number 33, Jared Harder. Sophomore, forward number 31, Mikey Galvin.
I'm about to hop right here.
Junior, number 20, Joel Quasar. Sophomore, number 13, Luke Taylor. Junior, number 10, Anton Mahoney. And junior, number 3, Owen Raw. And now here is Coach Adams starting lineup for the Indians. First of all, a 6'3" senior forward, number 25, Blake Bennington. Another senior guard, 5'11", number 24, Matthew Conrad. At one yard for the Indians, 6'3" senior, number 22, Bryce Bennington. At one forward, guard this afternoon, 5'11" senior, number 11, Justin Brown. And now, Coach Adams starting lineup for the Indians. 6'1" senior forward, number 5, Chris Bigelow. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise now. If you will remove your caps and turn your attention to the west end of the arena, Huntington's own Esquistapo will lead us in the honoring of America with the singing of our national anthem.
Whose broad strength and bright stars
Welcome in, Indiana High School basketball fans. Seconds away from the tip. Starting lineup for the Twin Lakes Indians. Number 5, Chris Goodlow. Number 11, Justin Crabb. Number 22, Bryce Bennington. Number 24, Matthew Conrad. And finishing out that starting lineup is number 25, Blake Bennington. They are all seniors. For the Bishop Luers Knights, Trey Underwood. Number 5, number 11, Ray Walker. Number 12, J.J. Foster. And number 25, Anton Berry. Rounding out the starting lineup is number 15, Blaine Cook. And we are set. Bishop Luers in the all red. Twin Lakes in the white with the red trim. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Berry and Bennington in the circle for the tip. And the Indians do get the tip, and we are off and running in this Class 3A semi-state. Man-to-man defense comes out for Bishop Luers. They will run it most of the game. Turnaround jumper, no good. Good box out, Trey Underwood. Underwood with the board. Skip pass, Cook. Up top, Cook. They swing it wide open. Good pump fake. Step over for the triple. Can't get it. Berry with the board. That's going to be huge. Cook wide open from the top of the key. Spun that 3 out. We'll stay scoreless. 7:20 left in this first quarter. Remember, no shot clock here in the state of Indiana. We do play 4 8-minute quarters with a 10-minute halftime. So both clubs out man-to-man. Went under the screen, did Berry. Bennington left for the triple. Out and running is Luers. What a steal and a play by Justin Crabb. Great hustle, not giving up on the play. Came from behind on Walker and stripped them, and will get possession back. Another chance here for the Indians to break the score. Nearly a steal, and I think that was off of Foster. It is. We'll stay at this end with Twin Lakes. 6:47 on the clock. We'll throw it into the backcourt and get a play called out from the sideline from head coach TJ Lux. Underwood did a good job hedging. Left Bennington wide open on the scramble defensively. Maybe a push off on the offensive rebound. And a rebound off the point blank miss. Here's Cook. Good look to Berry. Turn around. You cannot allow Anton Berry to catch it that low, right on the block. He will have 30 points tonight if he makes those types of catches. So 2-zip your score early. Bishop Luers on top. They do come out of the Summit Athletic Conference. Right at the tops in the state competitively. And an offensive foul off the ball. I believe they're going to hit Goodlow with the moving screen. Let's see who they call it on. Nope, they're going to give it to number 24, Matthew Conrad. That is his first, team's first. So a little discussion. We had a scoreboard malfunction. The lights go out here at the pit in this beautiful facility. They'll get that corrected as we wait for the blackened scoreboard to be put back to light, as there it goes. Today's broadcast, of course, brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. And thanks to Parkview Sports Medicine and Sports Center, Inc., as the officials take a timeout as they fix up the clock here. They tried to mark that first bucket and it never marked, so I'm wondering if they had an issue with the box not linking to the scoreboard. It looks like we're now fixed, and the players head back on the hardwood, and we're going to get it started. 5:58 remaining in this first quarter. Bishop Luers with possession. Into Walker, now to Underwood. There's a little full court trap from the Indians. We'll look to Berry, broke that press very easily. Foster to Walker. Walker to Cook. Cook, Berry up top. They swing it. Cook's gonna come down for that pin down. Berry wanted that 3-ball. Little drive and dish. Good defensive stance there from number 22, Bryce Bennington, and Luers will reset. Good crossover. Takes the hit and swatted. Blake Bennington came weak side and helped that defensive out. Maybe a foul on the first, but definitely not on the block. Good help defense. 2-zip your score, 5:23 left in this first quarter. You can't leave him open. Either one of those kids. Triple. Number 12, J.J. Foster hits his first 3-ball of the game. 5-zip your score early. Knights with the lead. Nice take and spun it home. Did Bryce Bennington. Averages 12 a game and breaks the 0. For the Indians, Anton Berry with the triple and loving it. Now with 5 points, you cannot give this Bishop Luers club wide open looks. They will knock them down with consistency. What a dribble drive, just left it short. Berry with the rebound. That's 2 unofficially for Berry. Pulled up from 17. Underwood, what a board. And another block. Underwood still battling. Beautiful job and a foul. Trey Underwood not giving up. Number 5, the 6'3" senior, battling on the boards. I'm telling you, you need to check him out on the gridiron. Of course, you can see their game films on Summit City Sports YouTube channel. Kid's an absolute beast on the defensive line. Was Trey Underwood this year for Luers. Back rims on the first free throw will stay at 8-2. 4:26 left in this first quarter. Trey Underwood knocks that down. He's a 52% free throw shooter, 1 of 2 there. Full court pressure from Luers. Good help from Anton. Went under the screen again, did Luers. That's the game plan. Making Twin Lakes shoot the ball because they are not hitting anything right now. As the Bishop Luers faithful hands it to the Indians player. 4:12 to go here in this first quarter, 9-2. The Indians will inbound on their baseline. Look for the lob. Can't get it to go. And a foul as Underwood swiped down. And over the course of this year, just looking at Trey Underwood's body, he's lost quite a bit of weight and is definitely strengthened up. The kid has been in the weight room as well. So 9-2 your score, 4:08 left, good low to the line. He's a 53% free throw shooter, misses the first. Senior with his club down 7 and make it 6 on the second make. 4:08 left, 9-3. Checking for the first time is number 31 in white, Micaiah Galvin, the 6'2" sophomore. He averages 4 points a game. Here's that trap from the Indians. Now Berry, they've been breaking it easily. Cook in the corner, is gonna bring it back out here to Walker. Walker will set, 4 minutes remaining. Berry will stagnate here. 4 Luers on this set. Foster, you don't want to come too far out on him. Berry likes that baseline drive. Skip pass, beautiful, right in the shooting pocket. Long. And Underwood just gave it enough. That's from the parking lot, no good. And I think we have a push-off foul on Berry on the rebound. It will be an offensive foul on Anton Berry. That is his first. And the team's third, check it second. Underwood out, Jason Davis in. Davis averages 5.2 points a game and 4.5 boards. Very athletic, number 3 for Luers. Good press break and came from behind. Did Foster to save maybe an easy layup. Definitely would have been numbers for Twin Lakes. Packed house here at Huntington North. We pulled up about a little after 2 o'clock, and the line to get in the building was wrapped around the corner. It's an outstanding environment here at Huntington North, put on by tournament director Chris Toish, excuse me. Good putback, but another missed bunny by the Indians. should be within one. They've missed a lot at point blank range. Cook in the corner, baseline triple, can't get it. Skied for the rebound, did Bennington. 3 minutes remaining in this first quarter, 9-3 your score. Cook, nice post defense down low on Galvin. Galvin pops out, wanted near side. Needs help, finds it. And Blake Bennington now back out. That was tipped, no over and back. Scramble defensively, left an open player. Anton Berry, look at the feet movement. And then knocked the ball away. Still loose, Davis, watching the lob. I could see it coming, as did Walker. They'll take an easy lay-in for Davis, who just checked in and gets his first bucket of the game. Bennington triple, they need it, got it. Bennington now with 5 points of the Indians 6. 11-6 your score, 2:20 remaining in this first quarter. 2 team fouls apiece. Berry wants the triple, can't get it. You like to see him pump fake and take a dribble, couple dribbles to the basket, put the pressure on the defense of Twin Lakes. Settling for a jumper there. 2:05 remaining in this first. Good backdoor cut. Outstanding execution from Blake Bennington and the Twin Lakes Indians on that back cut. They pull within 3 of these Bishop Luers Knights. Davis in the corner, guarded by Galvin. Up top, Walker. Conrad on him. Foster on the wing. Foster, skip pass, Davis. Cook comes out. They need to get the ball down to Berry low. Had position, did Berry. Nice move around. Outstanding job, body control, not to pick up the offensive foul, but missed the layup. And in traffic, maybe a travel, but thrown away anyway. Here comes Walker. Foster, and a travel called. Unforced turnover on the Knights. 1:19 remaining in this first. The Luers faithful not liking that call as a turnover. Berry checks out for the first time. Underwood in for the Knights. He joins Davis, Cook, Foster, and Walker for the Knights. For the Indians, Crab, Bryce Bennington, Blake Bennington, Goodlow, and Galvin in the corner. Defense has been strong for Luers right now, moving the feet very well, but offense beats good defense as number 11, Justin Crab, takes it in and teardropper cuts the deficit to 1. 45 seconds. Davis. Luers may be holding for the last shot. No shot clock here in the state of Indiana. .30 seconds on the clock. It's a screen from Underwood. Got the switch out top. And right here, Foster should be able to go past Goodlow. I'd like to see Underwood come out and clear out and give Foster some space. Watch a crossover here. Hesitation dribble, then went to Davis. 12 seconds on the clock. Skip pass near side. Here's Walker, Ray Walker, 7 seconds. Ray Walker up by 1 in the paint. Kick out, open, triple. Can't get it. Cook tried to tip it, and that's the end of 1. The Bishop Luers Knights on top, 11-10 over the Twin Lakes Indians. You are watching Indiana High School basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Just a reminder to you that the IHSAA broadcasting rights, this contest is copyrighted by the Indiana High School Athletic Association. No broadcast in any form are permitted without the expression of a written consent of the IHSAA. Anyone caught broadcasting without permission could face possible prosecution. We thank you for your cooperation. Get up to the minute information about the state championship events by following the IHSAA on Twitter.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from Bob Strait Court. We are in the pit here at Huntington North High School, put on by tournament director, athletic director Chris Toish. Outstanding environment here. We have 1 8-minute quarter in the books. Luers is up 11-10. Leading scorer for Luers was Anton Berry with 5, and for Twin Lakes was Bryce Bennington with 5 as well. J.J. Foster added a triple. Jason Davis with a bucket. Trey Underwood with a free throw made. That's their 11 for Twin Lakes. Bryce Bennington with 5, Blake Bennington with 2, Justin Crabb with 2, and Chris Goodlow with that 1 free throw. 7:40 on the clock. Berry, nice baseline spin. Good help defense by Galvin, and then out of bounds off of Luers. And the Twin Lakes fans are feeling the defense as the weak side help has been very strong for Twin Lakes and head coach Kent Adams. This trap from Luers is more to slow down the pace of the Indians near side. Blake Bennington goes back out to Crabb. Crabb with Foster on him. Right elbow for Galvin. He wants a post move, swatted by Cook. And then a foul. So that will send the sophomore Micah Galvin. He is a 72%, make it 73% free throw shooter. Chance here for Twin Lakes to take the first lead of the game. Front rim, no good. Galvin averages 4 points a game. As Davis checks in for Cook. As Cook picked up his first personal, that was the team's 3rd. Galvin misses them both, the 73%er. Misses them both. Berry, 15-foot jumper, pure. You gotta come out on that kid. One of the most improved players that I have seen. Anton Berry having an outstanding year. Averages 17 points and 8 net, nearly 9 boards a game. Kid's a stud. What a look to Goodlow. Got Davis up. And you can see the athleticism for Davis hung just enough and fouled Goodlow. Stopped that easy bucket. Not a ball, but too much contact per the official. The officials for today's game are Kevin Lewis, Douglas Moore, and Craig Bechtel. And the alternate official is Nick Slowick. Goodlow. Back rim, no good. Rebound Davis. 6:45 on the clock. 13-11 your score. On the floor for Luers, Walker, Foster, Underwood, Berry, and Davis. Walker wants to go down low to Berry. Nice look. Free ball, got it. J.J. Foster knocks down his second 3 of the game. Now with 6 points for the talented senior. Averages 14 points a game. Nearly half of that here with only 2 minutes into the second quarter. 16-11, Luers on top. Nice jump hook. Went over the left shoulder with the right hand to Blake Bennington. That is a man post move. Now has 4 for Blake Bennington. Pulls his club back within 3. Underwood. Down low to Berry. That is great post position, and that led to the foul on Blake Bennington. 13th foul on the Indians. That is his first.
It will be Knight's ball on the baseline.
Standing room only here at Huntington North. There's people everywhere here. .550 on the clock. Anton had him, instead went for the tree ball, spun it in. J.J. Foster, if he starts to get hot, folks, shut it down. If you're the Indians, just put him to the line because he will hit 7-8 threes on you. 19-13. That's a travel. Good call by this near side official. Goodlow had the right idea to spin baseline, but just shuffled the pivot foot. As the Bishop Luers bench, I believe, just got a warning on making sure they are seated sat down on the bench. 19-13, danger time here for Twin Lakes. And we have a whistle off the ball. Not sure what the call was there, as head coach J.J. Foster isn't sure either, as he looks. Referee just gave him a signal that it was a 5-second call, closely guarded call. That is kind of the rule to help without the shot clock here in the state of Indiana. That 5-second closely guarded call, as Blake Bennington hits a three to pull his club within three, 4:50 remaining. Offensive foul. Calls right now going against Luers. Need to keep themselves composed. That is the second foul on Jason Davis, and that will send Blake Cook in to replace him. Tough call there on Davis.
It will be Indians ball on the end line.
Underwood on Conrad. Now baseline, smart play there as Justin Crabb was falling out of bounds, threw it off the leg of Anton Berry to keep possession. 4:33 remaining. Down by 3 are the Indians. Got it. Pulls within 1, does Twin Lakes. 4:20 remaining in the half. Underwood has Berry down low. If Berry has his defensive player on his backside, he's got to get that ball every time. There's no reason not to get him the pill. And the walk by, and the first lead comes from Justin Crabb. 2019, Twin Lakes with the first lead of the game. Underwood, spin move, fade away, jumper, no good, back rim. Berry knocked it away. Scoop shot, no good. One with foul, didn't come. Cook. 3 wide open, got it. Ray Walker, you cannot give Luers that many second chance opportunities, and especially Walker, who has not hit a shot all game, comes up huge with that 3 ball. 22-20. Knights back on top of the Indians. Nearly picked the pocket, did Walker. 3:10 on the clock. Head coach Kent Adams calls out the play. Bryce Bennington, Cook on him. Spin move in the paint, hung and got the roll. That is a tough hanging shot by Bryce Bennington. 7 points now. 2:45 left, tied up at 22 apiece. Not anymore. The 4-3 ball for J.J. Foster. Now with 12 points. That's 2 shy of his average. 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Baseline cut off. Kick out, Crabb. Back rim no good, and a rebound from Luers. Walker with the push. Foster hangs. Offensive foul. No bucket. Wipe it away. As the offensive foul came, and the Luers fans not happy about the call, obviously. Offensive foul on number 12, J.J. Foster Jr. That's good sportsmanship shown right there from Galvin and Foster Jr. Hard-nosed players is checking in for the first time is the freshman, Jalen Causey, number 22. Jalen Causey, a very athletic player, limited height, but huge heart. Jalen Causey, he averages 3.5 points a game and a board a game as well. Nice trap right over the timeline. Indians did get rid of it. 2:10 on the clock. And just fell down. And what a steal from Crab. That's the second time that Twin Lakes has done that. Teardropper, got it. Silky smooth from Crab. Now with 6. No good on that 3. 25-24. Twin Lakes with another chance to take a lead. From NBA range, that's Bryce Bennington. Bryce Bennington hits his second 3-ball of the game. 2-point lead for Twin Lakes. Anton Berry wants a dribble drive. Hands to Underwood. Now to Causey. Causey in the paint. Good lead to Underwood. Underwood looked for contact. Couldn't get the roll. And a beautiful rebound by Goodlow. Minute 15 left in the half. Luers does have 16 fouls. It will be the 1-and-1 on the next one, or the next foul for Luers. Twin Lakes sitting with only 3. Look for that backdoor cut, but Causey stood on him. That's another deep triple for Bennington. Causey with the rebound. 52 seconds on the clock. 27-25. Barry wants that down low. Right now, for Luers at halftime, we got to talk about post feeds into Barry. Nice turnaround. That's what you got to do all game long, though. He'll make more than he misses on those. 34 seconds. Twin Lakes wants to hold for the last shot. Up by 2. What a little comeback here from Twin Lakes. Nice leave. And the finish from Joel Clausbar, the junior. 29-25, 12 seconds left. Clausbar just checking the game. No foul on that. Luers fans irate about that. And then he does get a foul. 3.3 seconds remaining here in the half. 14 foul on Twin Lakes. Walker's gonna check back in. 3.3 seconds. You had to have all your 3-point shooters.
Number 11, Ray Walker returns to the ninth lineup. Number 13,
checking in. Luzader, the sophomore, will check in for Goodlow. Barry, top of the key. Nearly lost at 3. That's good if it goes. Front rim, no good. So at the end of one half, the Bishop Luers Knights led most of the half. Twin Lakes put it on to end the half to take a 4-point lead right here from the Pitt Huntington North High School. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a short break for halftime. You're watching Indiana High School boys basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Again, restrooms are located in the northeast and northwest corners of the arena. They are marked appropriately so, as well as in the main lobby adjacent to the concession stand.
go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. We are live right here from Bob Strait Court in the pit. Huntington North High School, put on by Athletic Director Chris Toish. Outstanding environment we have in store right here at Huntington North with a halftime score. The Twin Lakes Indians up 29-25 over the Bishop Luers Knights. Leading scorers for both clubs. Let's take you through all the scoring. For the Bishop Luers Knights, the leading scorer was J.J. Foster, hit 4 triples, was 4 of 8 from beyond the arc, 12 points. Followed by Anton Berry, who was 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from distance, 7 points. Also had 2 boards. Third in scoring was Ray Walker, hit the 1-3 ball. He's 1 of 5 from beyond the arc, from the field, and 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. And Jason Davis off the bench with a bucket, and then Trey Underwood with the 1 free throw gives them the 25 for Twin Lakes. Leading scorer Bryce Bennington with 10 points, also has 4 boards. He's 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 5 from distance. Second in scoring is Blake Bennington with 7 points. He's 3 of 6 from the field and 1 of 1 from beyond the arc. Justin Crabb with 6, 3 of 4 from the field. And then 3 players with 3 players with 2. Matthew Conrad, Chris Goodlow, and Joel Quasbarth. So there's your scoring for Twin Lakes, and they're 29 points, 3 minutes remaining in this halftime break. A bit of a surprise, I'm guaranteeing you. At halftime, head coach J.J. Foster is calling for Anton Berry to get that ball down low, because Twin Lakes really has no one that can bang with him down low, just not getting him enough touches in the paint. Take a look at some of the other stats. Second chance points, just 4 for Bishop Dwenger and 1 for Twin Lakes. Bishop Luers out-rebounded 7-3, which is a surprising stat to me with the size, with Underwood and Berry. 11-10 was the score at the end of one. And Twin Lakes bested the Knights in that second quarter, 19-14. So there we sit, 29-25, 2 minutes to go here in the halftime break. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we will be live for game number 2, the Class 4A semi-state between the Maryville Pirates and the Northside Legends. It's gonna be a doozy, as I guarantee you will not see many fans leave this building after this 3A game concludes. So it will be hype. You better get here now if you plan on getting a seat. I don't even know. I'm thinking it's sold out with what I'm looking around here at this stadium. This gym, Huntington North Gym, does seat 5,500 and is the 21st largest high school gym in the state of Indiana. That tells you a little bit about our gym sizes here in the state of Indiana. We take our basketball very, very seriously, as I guarantee you there are over 5,000 people in this gym right now. From what it seems like, the Maryville stands are packed. The Bishop Luers stands are packed. The Northside Legends fans are packed. The Twin Lake Indians fans. This place is beaming with pride for their student athletes. Well, we'll take one more break, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Indiana High School Ball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
And do that today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Indiana High School basketball fans. SummitCitySports.com bringing this live broadcast from the pit, Huntington North High School. You can follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Over 600 videos loaded there at your fingertips. Check it out, subscribe. You'll be notified of all of our full game videos and highlight clips. So start of the second half, 29-25. Twin Lakes on top of the Knights. They do have possession, nearly a steal out the gate. Here's Crab. Man-to-man defense again for Luers, has been all first half. 7:40 on the clock. Switch into a zone here, did Luers. Kind of a 2-3 or 2-1-2 type morphing zone. Underwood comes out. 7:20 on the clock. Patience here from Twin Lakes. You don't want to change the way you've been playing that game, though. That second quarter was played perfectly for Twin Lakes, and it was because of the frenetic pace. You don't want to slow it down and take the rhythm away from your kids. Good bounce pass to Goodlow. Right back in and outside, no good. Battle for the board, Goodlow. And then blocked, but a foul. Well, nobody boxed out. Goodlow, he hit the glass, swiped down the board, and will be rewarded with 2 foul shots. 7:01 remaining in this third quarter. Goodlow to the line to shoot a pair. 53% free throw shooter on the season. .01 on the clock. Second attempt coming for Goodlow. Goodlow misses them both. Rebound Berry. There's Berry, needs help, finds it with Foster. Foster guarded by Crab. Out Walker. There's a handoff. As they reset. So they're trying a little two-man game over there with Walker and Foster. Now Berry hits that left elbow. Berry needs to go to work. Kicks out Cook. NBA triple. No good. Battle for the board. What a box out from Blake Bennington. 6:30 left in this third. Luers averages 63 points a game, well under that through 2 quarters. 3-ball, Bryce Bennington hits another 3. That is his 3rd 3 of the game. Biggest lead for Twin Lakes is 7. 32-25, double team on Barry. Someone's got to be open. Beautiful look. Touch pass to Underwood, blocked by Goodlow, and a foul. Tough ball there on Goodlow, but the Luers faithful will take it. I guarantee you, Trey Underwood to the line where he is 1 of 2 tonight, and he is a 57% free throw shooter. Rattles home the first, does Trey Underwood. First score for Luers in the quarter. Underwood can't get the second. 6-point lead for Twin Lakes. Here's some pressure from head coach J.J. Foster. Good pass up to Goodlow. 14-foot jumper. Nicely done by Matthew Conrad. Didn't force it, didn't take that 2 extra dribbles, and put himself in jeopardy of picking up an offensive foul. Just rose up. Ooh, what a fake behind the back pass. Barry was there and one. Anton Barry with the patience on the board. Pump fake, finishes through the contact and will head to the line.
Basket's good by Anton Barry. Foul number 22, Bryce Bennington.
Bryce Bennington with the foul. That is his first. As Davis will check in for Underwood.
Anton will be at the line to complete the 3-point play.
Barry to the line. Trying to convert on this 3-point play. And does get the roll. Anton Barry, 5.5, down 5 points. Full court pressure from the Knights. Conrad, and that's going to be a kick on Bishop Luers. As we'll inbound right in front of the scorer's table with number 22, Bryce Bennington. Has Crab in the backcourt, goes to him. 5:20 on the clock, 5-point lead for the Indians. Down a majority of that first half, finished the second quarter extremely well to take that 4-point edge at halftime. Now up to 5. Patience here from Twin Lakes. 3, back rim no good, rebound. Walker slows it up. That's a screen from Barry, gets it. Looks for that back cut, wasn't there, Cook. Up top, Davis. Barry wants that ball down low, Cook. Up top, Davis. Walker to Barry, turnaround jump hook, got it. That was a beautiful move. Went right to work on the catch. 5 points in the quarter for Anton Barry. .410 remaining in the third. 3-point lead for Twin Lakes. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live. Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. 4 minutes remaining in the third. 3-point game. Crab, looking for space over Cook. That is a silky smooth dribble drive to the far side of the cup. Laid it in with the right hand. There's a floater and one. Ray Walker took it right to the bucket. Put up the teardropper. It dropped in and he will head to the line for the chance at the 3-point opportunity. 36-33. Walker, just 3 points in that first half, averages 12 a game. And knocks it down, converts on the 3-point play, now 6 points for the senior. 2-point advantage for Twin Lakes. This full court pressure seems like it has got Twin Lakes a little bit out of sync and right on cue. A turnover thrown directly out of bounds and a chance for Bishop Luers to tie it up or take the lead with a triple. 3.5 minutes remaining. Barry, there it is for the lead. Got it. Bishop Luers takes back the lead on Anton Barry's 8th point of the quarter. Kick out, and there was Foster. Not ball watching, going in the passing lanes. Walker knew right away. Walker turned and looked as they take the 4-point lead. Walker knew right away. As soon as he let go, he turned right back and looked at the student section and just knew a la Steph Curry. Count it, 4-point lead for the Knights. Timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. You're watching SummitCitySports.com. What a quarter we have in front of us. 3:11 left in this third. 40-36. What a battle we have in store. Take a look at the replay here on the 3-ball, left wide open. Now watch his reaction. Steph Curry knew it, looked right at the crowd and loved every minute of it. Beautiful job by Ray Walker. Was just missing the Steph Curry #1 finger put up in the air, but had everything down. That was perfect. What a student section over there for Luers. They are rocking. 3:10 on the clock, 40-36. Bishop Luers back with the lead. Ray Walker now with 9. And beautiful play off glass. Cuts it to a 2-point deficit. Davis, oh, you got that lob to Barry. They had it. And now they're laying off Cook, and that's a dangerous ordeal if you're Twin Lakes. Because you do not want him to get hot either. The kid can knock down several in a row. Very streaky shooter, but once he gets going, tough. Beautiful pass. Interior feed from Cook to Barry. That is how you run the post game, my friends. What a deflection. Nearly a steal. Comes back to Twin Lakes, down 4, 2:15 remaining in this third quarter. Good dribble drive, went right past, and the floater. Justin Crabb. That was a nice move, back to a 2-point deficit. Hangs, hits, what a tough shot. Ray Walker starting to feel it. Back up 4 are the Knights. Good spin move to get out of traffic. Has Bennington wide open in the corner. Didn't want it, goes with the dribble drive. No offensive foul called as Barry took it right in the chest, but no call. Back to a 2-point deficit, 1.5 left. Crabs, 10th point of the contest. 1.5 left in this third. Minute 15. Foster with patience. Good pump fake, jab step. Davis, wide open 3 from the wing. Couldn't get it. Barry with the tip in. Anton Barry, the Northrop Bruin transfer, set out the majority of last year, is the difference maker for the Bishop Luers Knights. Back up by 4. 50 seconds left. Crabb looks for that back cut from Goodlow. Outstanding defense. Just rose up for the 3-ball. Did Matthew Conrad. Head coach Foster not happy. No hand up in the face. And it's a 1-point game. Luers will hold for the last shot. .20 seconds on the clock. 14 seconds. What a quarter here. Luers came out of the break down 4. Davis, pump fake, got 5 seconds. Knocked away, still gets a handle. Pushes it back to Barry. Still loose, 1 second. And that's how the third will end. 46-45. Nice quarter for both clubs as Luers takes back the lead. You're watching Indiana High School boys basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back, Indiana High School basketball fans. 8 minutes remaining in this 3A semi-state final. The winner of this contest will play either Indianapolis Attucks or Evansville Bossy for the 3A state title. That will be next Saturday from Indianapolis, the Fieldhouse. So 8 minutes remaining, 1/4 there for the Knights. As they took the lead, 46-45, they will start with possession. With hesitation, dribble, and a blocking foul. That's a good call by this near side official. So the 5 on the floor for Luers is Cook, Underwood, Berry, Foster, and Walker. For Twin Lakes, Goodlow, Bryce Bennington, Blake Bennington, Conrad, and Crabb. Foster, Walker, Berry in the short corner. Zone defense here, 2-3 from the Indians. Right out of the timeout. This is where Berry needs to flash high post. He is a tough handle when he flashes to that high post. As they're putting Underwood there now. Foster pulls up, 15, no good. Good rebound, Bennington, and a foul. Cheapy picked up there from J.J. Foster. His third foul and the team's second. 7:25 remaining in the game. Full court pressure from Luers. 46-44. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We will be coming to you live again for the Huntington North 4A semi-state final between Northside and Maryville. That will follow this game on Summit City Sports. Another teardropper. That's about 3 or 4 of them that Crabb has hit on those little runners in the paint, and the lead back for Twin Lakes. Foster. Berry. Same spot, he hit one previous and out of bounds. Off of Goodlow. We're going to stay on this end with the Knights. Foster will look to inbound. Has Cook over here in the corner. Missed him. They go in the backcourt. Gamble, floater, short. And rebound Goodlow. 6:40 on the clock. Luers down 1. There's Crabb, Bennington. Back to Crabb. They reset. 6.5 left. Conrad. Bennington. One of that back cut again. Luers has been very strong on the scouting on those back cuts. That loose ball. Nope. They're going to call a reach foul, I believe, or excuse me, a hold foul on Trey Underwood as he reached behind to knock it away. Did knock it away, but I guess too much contact. Trey Underwood hit with the foul. That is the 3rd team foul on Luers and the 2nd on Trey. What a inbounds play. That led to a wide open Blake Bennington who lays in the layup. That's his first bucket of the second half. He has 13. Excuse me, has 9. Just under 6 minutes, 3-point lead for the Indians. Cook, Underwood, kick out, Berry. Cook, wide open, can't get it. Goodlow, nice board. So 1 and done again for the Knights. 5:40 remaining in this game. Twin Lakes up by 3. Not that time for Crabb, but a foul on Underwood, I believe. That will send Crabb to the line to shoot a pair. 73% free throw shooter. So Crabb with 12 points as a timeout called by head coach J.J. Foster. A full timeout variety. 5:34 on the clock. 49-46 is your score. We're watching Indiana High School basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com. Take a look at that replay, ladies and gentlemen, of that inbounds pass. Just fell asleep on defense. I believe that was Foster, just turned around, didn't see it, and right to the basket did Bennington go for the easy lay-in. You got to correct that here in the last 5.5. They've had good looks on the inbounds plays. Of course, set up by head coach Kent Adams in his 21st year here at the school. They were 4-0 in the West Division of the Hoosier Conference. Crab converts. Crab 101 from the charity stripe now. 13 points. Crab with his second. Got it. Hits them both. Does Crab. Back to a 5-point lead for Twin Lakes. Danger time here for Luers. Got to get a bucket. Underwood. They stay in this 2-3 zone. Does Twin Lakes. Cook. Good recovery defensively. You just got to move the ball more crisp. Right here. Is that swatted? My goodness gracious. Bryce Bennington threw it in the third row. Outstanding swat. My goodness. The senior goes up. And Bennington, Bryce just throws it out of bounds. We'll stay with Luers. Davis on the baseline. Cook. Walker to Foster. Foster. Back out to Walker. Under 5 minutes left in this 3A state, semi-state final. Good look down low. Missed the easy one. Back out to Cook. Rise up from 15. Got it. Foster Jr. His first points of the the second half. As he now has 14. Barry did a good job going straight up, but Goodlow just finished right over the top of Barry. 4:25 remaining, 5-point edge. 3-ball, Foster, got it! Nice triple from J.J. Foster Jr., 4:20 left, 53-51, 4:20 on the contest. Foster now 17 points for J.J. Foster, 4:20 left here in this contest. You are watching Indiana Boys High School Basketball. SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Over 650 videos uploaded to our channel. Go ahead and check them out, all at the reach of a fingertip there on our channel, Summit City Sports, via YouTube. So out of the timeout, 53-51. Twin Lakes on top of Fort Wayne. Bishop Luers. Full court pressure. Bennington, good look to Conrad, and a foul. Walker's gonna get hit with the foul on the reach. Let's grab the arm of Conrad. That'll send Conrad to the line, 78% free throw shooter. And this is his first trip to the charity stripe here today. Conrad, 2 foul shots. Missed on the first. Second foul shot coming here for Conrad, and does hit the second of 2. Conrad now with 7. 4:10 remaining, 3-point game. Twin Lakes on top. Foster was open for a minute, into the paint, right. 15-foot jumper, and what a rebound by Conrad. And you cannot, that's illegal. You cannot call a timeout in midair. That is a new rule. So mid-air timeout given to Twin Lakes. I'll have to double check that rule. I know in college they changed it where you cannot call a timeout. A player cannot unless his feet are on the ground at least 1 foot. But that one given to Twin Lakes. So that will save possession. 4:02 left in the game. Twin Lakes will have possession on that call. That's a solid right there. 4:02 left. Crab, Bennington, Goodlow. Blake Bennington now back. Justin Crab. Under 4 minutes left in this game. 3-point game. It is. 5 team fouls on Bishop Luers, 4 against Twin Lakes. Nice curl dribble drive, no good. Goodlow with another offensive rebound, swatted by Jason Davis. Twin Lakes will keep possession, and a good block there from Davis. 3:38 left. Kick out Bennington, now Crab. Bennington, back up top, Conrad. Look away pass, goes glass. Nice move for Conrad's having a heck of a second half. Was held scoreless in that first half. That one can't go. And thrown, saved alive to Crab. Crab hangs and can't get the roll. Rebound Underwood. 5-point game, 3:05 left. Luers running out of possessions. Hesitation dribble. Davis, Cook. Left open. And just no backspin on that as an offensive foul. Loose ball foul. A push against Berry on the rebound. So that will give ball to Twin Lakes. Up by 5. Danger time here for Luers. Court pressure, of course, from Luers. 56-51. Need a stop and a bucket. Stop and a bucket. Bennington, skip pass. Good look to Goodlow. Luers just fell asleep on defense. And Goodlow, it's an easy bucket. 7-point lead for Twin Lakes. 2:33 to go in this game. Take a look at that play as, just Berry and Davis, no communication on the defensive side of the ball. If your defense is not talking, it will lead to easy buckets for the offensive side of things. 2:33 left, 58-51 here live from the pit. Bob Straight Court, Huntington North. Right here in Huntington, Indiana. Just about 30 miles west of SummitCitySports home, Fort Wayne, Indiana. As you can follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Can also follow myself, Tim Atkinson, on Twitter at Tim Atkinson22. That's at Tim Atkinson22. So 2:33 remaining in this game, 58-51. Luers with the ball, need a bucket. Need a bucket badly. Twin Lakes will stay in this 2-3 zone. Cook, doesn't hesitate. That's one that is not. That is Fuster. That's another 3-ball. That's his 6th 3 of the game, and that is what's kept in Luers. They've been dropping triples. At the end of 3 quarters, it was 24 3 points, 24 from beyond the arc for Bishop Luers, and only 15 for Twin Lakes. That has been a huge stat here for Luers and has kept them in this game. But 1:50 on the clock, down 4. No shot clock in the state of Indiana. Watch for the 5-second closely guarded call. You just got to be within arm's length. There it is right there. That's exactly why Foster held his arm out there. Then backed up. It resets. Minute 35. Watch for that 5 second. A timeout called. Timeout call from Twin Lakes. A full timeout here in front of us with 1:34 left. We'll take it with them. You're watching Indiana High School basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at that last triple, his 6th of the game for J.J. Foster Jr. It does not matter where he is at. The defense was way too late to rotate to the top of the key. Left way too much space for Foster, and he knocks down his 6th three of the game and puts it to a 4-point deficit with 1:34 left. Twin Lakes with possession. If you're Luers, you got to go for a quick steal or foul. No shot clock here in the state of Indiana. You can't just sit and let the clock dwindle down on you. Grab. And knocked away. Oh, and a foul. That, my friends, was, let's just say, a questionable call. Looked like he picked a pocket. Guys, we'll take a replay look. Watch the swipe right here. There it is right there. A lot of times an official, once he sees that inside arm reach across the front, automatically calls a foul. I've seen it so many times. Referee cannot predict fouls, just got to see it, because even if you do reach in with that closer arm to the body, doesn't mean it's an automatic foul. Called there and not send. Crab to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. He knocks down the front end. We'll get another free throw opportunity, up 5, 1:22 left. Knocks them both down. Big free throws from the senior 5'11" guard, Justin Crab. Crossover between the legs. Foster, kick out Underwood. Now Cook, back to Underwood. Underwood 3. Back rim, no good. Loose ball comes to Goodlow. 1:10 on the clock. Twin Lakes. And it looks like the offensive player created all the contact there. But the foul called on Luers. Couple of questionable calls as we wind this game down. And I know you're going to hear that from the Luers faithful if they do drop this game. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the 4A semi-state will be shortly following this contest live from Summit City Sports. 107. Got the first. You knock down free throws, you win. If you're Twin Lakes right here. Twin Lakes, you make your free throws, you come out with the dub. They are a 66% free throw shooting team on the season, up 7. Crab, now 4 of 5 from the charity stripe, 16 points. Down 7, they need a bucket in a hurry. Foster rises up, that was partially blocked. Barry got the board, no good on the putback. And a foul. Nope, I think we have a timeout called before the foul. As the Twin Lake faithful is starting to feel it. Up 7, 53.9 seconds remaining in this game. What a second half. We'll take a short breather. You're watching Indiana High School basketball right here on SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 53.9 seconds remaining in this 3A semi-state final matchup. Bishop Luers down right now 61-54 to these Twin Lakes Indians. They will inbound on their baseline into Goodlow, right back to Bennington. You got to foul or do something quick here if you're Cook. You got to go for a steal or do something. You cannot just sit back in a defensive stance. You got to put pressure on. Where's the trap? Crab does get the ball. Goes on Barry. Got it to go. Didn't need to take it to the hoop, but did anyway. And Crab, with his 19th point, Cook knocks the triple. And a timeout called by head coach J.J. Foster. 6-point game. The 3-ball keeping Luers within striking distance, but running out of time in possession. 28.5 seconds, 63-57. Leading scorers so far, as we'll take a look at that replay from Cook on the 3-ball. No one within 15, 20 feet of him, and just drops that down. He loves that baseline 3 from Blaine Cook. Blaine Cook does shoot it 49% from beyond the arc on the season. Outstanding three-point shooter. So 63-57 is your score. 28.5 seconds remaining in this game. So Twin Lakes, they'll inbound on their baseline. Off the three-pointer from Cook. Within 6, you gotta come up with a quick steal if you're Luers. On the floor, Bryce Bennington, Blake Bennington, Crab, Conrad, and Goodlow. In the backcourt, and a foul from Walker. So that will send Twin Lakes to the free throw line. I believe that was the 10th team foul. Nope, 19th foul. We're still shooting 1-1. Which is Justin Crab, who's 5 of 6 from the charity stripe here this afternoon, 83%. And he does shoot it 73% from the charity stripe for the season. That's a first. So if you make free throws, you're gonna walk out of here with the semi-state dub if you're Twin Lakes. Just 25.5 seconds away from that. Crab. Got them both. Senior steps up and nails them both. Barry, one of that trail 3. Good recovery from Goodlow. Foster, scoop shot, no good, no foul. Barry with the putback, no good, and that should do it. 10 seconds left, and Bennington will try to dribble it out, and the foul from Foster Jr. and the Twin Lakes faithful giving their team a huge hand as it is lit here at Huntington North. Standing room only. So Bennington to the line. Bennington to the line. Twin Lakes up by 8. And so Coach Foster pulls his seniors out, gets a huge hand from their faithful. What a season from the Bishop Luers Knights. Nothing to be ashamed of if you're the Knights players. Outstanding season. You finished 6-3 in the Summit Athletic Conference with outstanding competition this year. You're a 3A school playing tons of 4A schools. What a run by head coach J.J. Foster in his 4th year to get his club to semi-state. Also want to give a big shout out to athletic director Devin Godfrey of Bishop Luers with the coaching staff in place and made a run. 10-point game for Twin Lakes. And that will do it on the inbounds. The Twin Lakes will move on to play in Indianapolis next Saturday afternoon for the 3A state title here in the state of Indiana, 67-57. Congratulations to the Twin Lakes Indians, led by head coach Kent Adams. Leading scorers for Bishop Luers, J.J. Foster with 20 on 6 triples. Anton Berry with 19, followed by Ray Walker with 11 for the 3A semi-state winning Twin Lakes Indians. Justin Crabb with 21, went 7 of 8 from the charity stripe, 87.5%, followed by Bryce Bennington's 15 and Blake Bennington's 11 points. But what a game from head coach Kent Adams and the Twin Lakes Indians, 25-3, but for Luers out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, they will move to 19-8 on the season. But what an outstanding year from head coach J.J. Foster in his 4th year, getting this club to semi-state. Well, today's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. For Chris Cochran, Jeff Mahoney, I am Tim Atkinson. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in a little bit for the 4A semi-state final between the Maryville Pirates and the Northside Legends. Till then, we'll see you.